All right, welcome everyone out to the upper deck of the Monarch building and back to live music here at the Monarch. The Monarch building is home to artisans and creatives in the heart of Ogden's Nine Rails Arts District. And this is Van Sessions, where we play live music sets in a van and then record them as a podcast. My name is R. Brandon Long, alongside Todd at the top, who's outside there. We are the Banyan Collective. Today, Van Sessions is proud to partner with Ogden City Arts, Ogden First, and Ogden's First Friday Art Stroll. You can find all Van Sessions podcasts on iTunes and Spotify by simply searching Van Sessions. Find all other Banyan Collective produced podcasts, including the Ogden Outdoor Adventure Show, Literally, Leaky Waders, and the Nine Rails Arts podcast, and even the Through the Pines Financial podcast by searching the Banyan Collective on iTunes, YouTube, or your favorite podcast app. Share the love tonight. Hit us up tag us at Van Sessions or at the Monarch or at Proper Way in all of your social media posts or at Ogden City Arts. Now on Van Sessions, it's the Nine Rails Arts Podcast House Band with music from their newly released album, All Is Not Lost. This is the Proper Way.
The evidence human existence split and bitten back next to two damn boxes. I cannot find the name for them, hard to show that I have lived. And the dusty settles on these things, displays my age again. Like a new skin made from old skin that's barely been lived in. Objects, gathered storm of shade, a dim and silent shed full of your life supplies. And all you need's a coffee, the Sunday best is burning up the edge at the front gate. When reward awaits, a bite of love from a Holy Ghost, eternity, suffering, company. Things I'll never need them more. It's just you and me. You're my human being. Things are only things and nothing brings me like you bring me home. I never need these things. I'll never need them all. There's no going back, so we can drop the past and leave it at the door and go be the light through the door.
Scott, can you bump Carrie's vocals?
Yeah, let's get more Carrie in there. Yep.
Sorry.
I should have heard the hell out of her.
Never enough of me.
Hey, y'all, Brandon mentioned it at the top. We're the proper way from right here in Ogden. It is so good to be out playing live again with you guys. It feels so good. It doesn't matter that the crowd is like 4 people. It just feels so fantastic to be out here in the breeze.
What are we doing next?
And there's still time. Come on down to the Monarch building.
We want to thank Van Sessions for having us here. We're still in the single digits of gigs that we've played since we've come back from quarantine. One of the people we lost during quarantine was John Prine, though. We love John Prine. We're going to play one of his songs right now called Angel from Montgomery.
Angel from where?
Montgomery.
Got memory?
Sing the song, Scott. I am an old woman named after my mother. Oh man, he's another child is grown old. The dreams were lightning, the thunder was desire. This old house would have burned down a long time ago. So make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living's just a hard way to go. When I was a young girl, I had me a cowboy. Weren't much to look at, just a free rambling man. But that was a long time, no matter how I tried. These years just roll by like a broken down dam. So make me an angel flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living's just a hard way to go.
There's flies in the kitchen. I can hear them buzzing. No, I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning and come home in the evening, have nothing to say?
Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. And just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living's just a hard way to go. Am an old woman named after my mother. My old man, he's another child is grown.
Yeah. Proper way on Van Sessions.
Thanks. Thank you guys.
So good. So good.
It feels so good to be hearing actual people again. We tried to imagine that sound through the internet for several weeks.
Oh,
Who's that?
that was me. I'm too hot.
That's Brandon.
I'm so hot. Yeah.
We know.
Yeah, we've been playing a lot of live stream stuff and a lot of pre-recorded stuff and putting it out there on the internet as much as we can. And what we've missed most is just even a handful of people just listening. It's so cool. So thanks for having us back, Van Sessions.
I love being back because we had to take a few months off because of COVID. So we're back here live at the Monarch building.
Wait, what's COVID? We just took a few months off.
Yeah,
what are you guys talking about?
I haven't heard anything about this. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's an internet game. It's fun. You should try it.
It's like Pokemon, yeah.
Yeah, it's COVID. It's cool. Okay, so you're back here, and you have a new album out, and the new album is All Is Not Lost, and the new album is all cover songs from a certain band.
That's right.
Yeah. So who introduced this band to the band?
Well, I'm going to just get my talking out of the way at the beginning because Carrie doesn't like to talk, and I'm going to make her talk tonight.
Gross.
This is an album full of covers by the band called Frightened Rabbit. They're out of Scotland. Main principal songwriter for all their stuff. His name was Michael Hutchinson.
Scott
Hutchinson, sorry.
Rest
Scott
in peace.
Hutchinson.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Rest in
Michael
peace,
Hutchinson
sorry.
is in excess.
He
Hutchins,
was,
right?
He
Yeah, Mike
was
Hutchins.
in
Yeah,
excess.
So Carrie had this kind of passion project, and she brought it to us. And she said, I really like to record some songs by these guys. And Scott was pretty familiar with them. Carrie was intensely familiar with them, and I had never heard of them at all. And so
Scott, Shane, when you first listened to them, what'd you think? Because you didn't hear about them. You never heard them.
the best part is I didn't first listen to them. I listened to Carrie sing her versions of those. And then
Same with the Tom Waits.
it was only after I had heard Carrie sing them that I went back and listened to the original songs. It's kind of like what Carrie did with the Tom Waits songs on our last record. She didn't listen to them until after she'd already sung them her way, so it was kind of cool.
But Carrie, you definitely put your own twist on them. Like if it's definitely different.
Yes.
It's not even close.
No, not even close.
Yeah.
Oh no, these sound nothing like the original.
They don't sound nothing like that. Okay.
Not even close.
Okay, so was it hard to cover Frightened Rabbit?
No.
Is it
Not
pretty
a
easy
little
to
bit.
break it down? Because I'm not a musician, so I don't know. But I've heard every band is different, and you got to unpuzzle the puzzle on how they put things together. So I guess they were easy to crack.
Well, one of the things with Frightened Rabbit, with their production and their arrangements, is that they're really very busy, and it's like
There's a lot going
there's
on.
Yeah.
lot going on, and it's like like electric guitars with effects, making all kinds of strange noises, and so most of it was just trying to figure out like what was the core of this song.
Right. I wanted to see these songs super naked.
Yeah, she stripped it down. Okay, super naked song.
She
Let's.
means the songs.
The
Oh, the
songs
songs.
naked, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Stripped down, naked songs. That's my style.
I like. I like where this is going. Okay, when we heard, and the first song was "Things,"
Yep.
and that was a cover. The second song was Tom Waits.
No,
Co-
that was John Prine.
John Prine. Sorry, my bad. John Prine. But the first one was off the new album.
That's the first
All is
Very
not
first
lost.
track on the whole record is that song.
Yeah.
Just saying. Yeah.
All right, let's hear some more.
Where are we?
All right, where do you want to go?
400?
Oh,
Or are we staying up?
Let's stay up a little bit. Let's maybe do.
it's so pretty though.
We'll get there.
And do State Hospital?
Let's do State Hospital maybe.
The title track.
Yeah, so the title track of this album the title of this album is All Is Not Lost, and it comes from this track. It's a song called State Hospital. And I never listened to this song once, I don't think, until after I'd recorded it with Carrie and Scott. And it's, honest to God, one of the most beautiful songs you'll ever hear, trust me.
Half backflip, conception, state hospital birth. Most threadbare, tall story the country's ever heard. Brought home to breathe smoke in the arms of a mother with a blunt kitchen knife who just lays in submissive position beneath the national wind. The slow walk of a fist, heart beats like a breeze block thrown down the stairs. Blood is thicker than concrete, forced to be brave. She was born into a grave. board school, and she's accustomed to hearing she could never run far. Slip disc in the spine of community, a bloody curse word made of pedestrian verbs. Spirits in graveyards and fingers in car parks. She cries in the high street just to be heard. Screaming anchor, nothing in particular. Full of the fuck of it, dragging her heels in the dirt. Heart beats like a breeze block thrown down the stair. Blood is thicker than concrete, forced to be brave. She was into a grave. Cheek of youth, flush red and turned gray. Now she lies in the pavement, she's helped to her feet. All thighs here, magpie handbags. Saturday's uniform for the fuck me parade. Brought home to keep warm in the arms of a plumber, ruddy and molding, who just needs a spine to dig into, a chest for the head, hand for the holy. Heart beats like a breeze block thrown down the stairs. Blood is thicker than concrete, forced to be brave. She was a broken elevator anthem held between floors. But if blood is thicker than concrete, all is not lost, all is not lost. All is no lost, all is no lost, all is no lost.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much, you
y'all.
guys. It really means a lot to have you guys out here.
It's one of my favorite songs.
I know you looked toward the west and you saw that storm and the wind and your flags were probably just like flipping out and you're like, should we go downtown or not? And you guys braved it, so thanks for coming downtown. Mr. Brandon, that's your cue. We're supposed to play another song.
Yeah.
That's your cue there, bud.
That was such good filler, though, Shane.
Let's do Shoot California.
Yeah, sure.
If you follow us very much at all, you probably have heard us play this song, but if you haven't,
Stop following us around.
we're on all the regular social stuff, Facebook and Instagram being the regular social stuff. Twitter is a foreign language to us. We don't play around on there.
I think our Twitter account only follows Jason Isbell.
But last fall, we ran across this song by a young man named John Craigie. And we immediately fell in love with it, and we started singing it. We haven't been on van sessions since we really kind of started knocking this one out.
Okay, what is feeding back? Is it your guitar?
Yep.
Yep.
Let's try that. See if that works. Sorry, some stage drama there. And now we got to tune a banjo. Anyway, John Craigie is a young songwriter that we heard sing this song for the first time. It's called I Am California.
You're going to have to keep stretching. This banjo.
And we put it on Twitter, our little version of it, and John Craigie retweeted it. And that's like our claim to fame as the songwriter of this
As
song.
close as we gonna get.
Liked our version of it well enough that he retweeted it. And all 4 of our followers saw it.
I didn't know banjo's tuned, so this is new.
I'm just gonna have to watch that low end. Here we go. You tried to drown your sorrow. You shouldn't have taught them how to swim. And now you are right back where you began. Winter skies approaching, all alone in the wasteland. Alone is the only let you in. So drink all my wine, cut all my trees, make love on my beaches, smoke all my weed, 'cause I am California, can't you see? Wherever you roam, you'll always want me. We struggle with our lovers, we don't know what to let in, 'cause the new ones pay for the old ones' sin. Blinded by your shadow, fainting all your love. You don't know how deep you are till you get pulled back up. So drink all my wine and cut all my trees, make love on my beaches, smoke all my weed, 'cause I am California, can't you see? Wherever you roam, you'll always want me. I'll try to keep my guitar in check while you pick your banjo. That's Scott Rogers on the banjo. Ooh. So drink all my wine and cut all my trees, make love on my beaches, smoke all my weed, 'cause I am California, can't you see? Wherever you roam, you'll always want me. Yeah, dig all my gold, soak in my springs, conquer my mountains if that's what you need, 'cause I am California, can't you see? Wherever you roam, you'll always want me. Yeah, you'll always want me. You'll always want me. Yeah, you'll always want me. You'll always want me. You'll always want me. You'll always want me. You'll always want me.
Thanks, y'all.
Thank you, guys.
Banjo almost stayed in tune for the whole.
The guitar was a little wonky, but hey, that's your cue, Brandon.
Yeah, again, this is the proper way on Van Sessions. This is being recorded live as a podcast, so if you like what you're hearing, you can go home and search Van Sessions on iTunes or Spotify, and you can catch this here in just a little bit when we post it as a podcast, so which is pretty cool. Right now, or tonight, the proper way is playing songs off of their newly released album, All Is Not Lost. Covers, it's a cover album, Frightened Rabbit, and Frightened Rabbit has a fairly large catalog. So how did you narrow it down to the 5 songs that you chose for All Is Not Lost?
I thought, and this is going to sound really weird, I picked the songs I thought sucked the most.
No, you did not.
I did.
No, you
Because
did not.
I wanted to strip them down and make them naked. And I like his 2 Busy songs where I'm like, that's a really good song, but you cannot hear that it's good at all. It's
My
too busy.
Backwards Walk?
Yeah,
Okay.
That was actually the first one.
that was the first one.
That was the first one?
Yep.
Yeah, that was back before the proper way existed. Carrie would come over
Yep.
to my house and we would record. And one time she came over and she said she wanted to do this song by Frightened Rabbit, and I'd never heard of it before. So the first time I ever heard My Backwards Walk was her singing in our ukulele.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, this is an entirely Carrie Myers thing right here.
So it's the proper
She
way
introduced all of us to Frightened
with
Rabbit.
Carrie Myers, but she's dictating the
Carrie
songs that
Myers
go on
show.
the
It's true.
She
Yes.
told you she was taking over the band last time she was here, I believe.
That is complete now.
Yeah, takeover is now complete.
You guys did some live streaming while you were down from performing in the live performances. What did you learn doing the live streaming, and did it help you as a band come together at all?
We learned a lot of new songs, a lot of songs we'd never even considered before that we just knocked out.
Carrie just suggested a certain one.
Yeah, so we'll do one of those here in a second. But yeah, let me. Yeah, there we go. No, we did a lot of live streaming. The other thing that we were really fortunate to have happen for COVID was Scott and I were part of a project called Ogden City Limits. And we basically, the concept was to bring, hey, thanks,
Yeah,
Scott.
good timing on that, by the way.
We brought a lot of different artists into our studio one at a time and just had day-long sessions with them and worked on a couple songs with them and documented the whole thing on video. And it was just to really show the breadth of songwriting and the talent that's in this area. And it just happened that they were done being edited in time for the coronavirus quarantine. So we were able to release a lot of really cool music from local artists that way. And yeah, so that was a fun project that really wasn't coronavirus intended, that really worked out well for us. But we also did stick in the studio and play around a lot. And one day Carrie Myers walked in and said, started humming out a bass line for me. So I started playing this bass line, and this is what happened out of it.
I'm angry till they got a big grin. I just took a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100% that bitch. Even when I'm grinding crazy, I got boy problems as a human in me. Bling bling, then I saw them as a goddess in me. Go to hell, a bad bitch, not committal. Help you with your career, just a little. Supposed to hold me down, but you're holding me back, and that's the sound of me not calling you back. What? Why I'm angry till they got a big rig? Don't text me, tell it straight to my face. Best friends have me down in a salon shit. Shampoo breast, get you out of my head. Fresh photo with the bomb lighting. New man on the Minnesota Vikings. Truth hurts me, there's something more exciting. Bum bum be dum be. Oh, you broke my heart, well that breaks my heart. That you thought you ever had it, no you ain't from the start. Yeah, I'm glad you're back with you, bitch. I mean, who would wanna hide this? I will never, ever be your side, bitch. Put the singing single, worry about a ring on my finger. You can tell your friend, shoot a shot when you see him. Never mind, he already in my DM. Why I'm angry till they got a big rig? Don't text me, tell it straight to my face. Best friends, I made down in a salon shit. Shampoo breast, get you out of my head. Fresh photo with the bomb lighting. New man on the Minnesota Vikings. Truth hurts me, there's something more exciting. Bum bum be dum be. I'ma hit you back in a minute.
Hey!
I don't play tag, bitch, I win it.
Hey!
We don't fuck with lies.
Hey!
We don't do goodbyes.
Hey!
We just keep it moving like aye. I'ma take you back in a minute.
Hey!
I don't play tag, bitch, I win it.
Hey!
And I don't fuck with lies.
Hey!
I don't do goodbyes.
Hey!
I just keep on moving like aye. I'm angry till they got a big rig. Don't text me, tell it straight to my face. Best friends, I'm down at the salon shit. Shampoo breast, get you out of my hair. Fresh photo with the bomb lighting. New man on the Minnesota Vikings. Truth hurts me, there's something more exciting. Bum bum be dum be.
That's an original. Thanks, y'all.
Yeah, you can tell who brought that one to the table during coronavirus. That was all Carrie.
That was totally me. I brought that in.
That was my favorite, by the way.
Wait, but that was two. Now
That was one. That we started with the cover that time.
Oh.
Let's do that original of the three of us that you wrote.
Okay.
So yeah, we not only were we busy doing live streams and private parties on the internet stuff, we got busy songwriting. We've written a lot of songs. We've got probably 4 or 5 really solid ones. We'll probably bounce a couple of them off of you tonight. This is the first one. Scott sat down with us, I think, about last December with the bridge for this song. And he's like, hey, you guys want to write this song? And he played the bridge, and Karen and I went, nah.
No.
And then like a month later, he's like, hey, you guys want to help me with this song? And we went, nah.
No.
And then like during the quarantine, Scott finished the song all by himself, and he brought it to the studio. And he's like, what about this one? We're like, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
We're
really good.
stealing that song. We're all going to do that song now. So
Oh, wait, it's capo.
where do you capo on that?
2, I think, right?
This is a brand new song from The Proper Way.
And if I find a way to make it okay, would you meet me in the morning? Would you follow through? Would you know just what to do? Don't think we can ignore it anymore. Who did you tell yourself it would just take time? Ooh, did you tell yourself it would be just fine? But were you wrong? 'Cause it wasn't at all. No, it isn't right, but I put up such a fight, pretending to enjoy it. But I know you'll find a way. You know just what to say. Just know we can restore it. Who did you tell yourself it would just take time? Who did you tell yourself it would be just fine? But we were wrong. 'Cause it wasn't at all. Ooh. Oh, you and me, look at our damn selves. Oh, it's a sin, such fantasizing. Oh, oh, and if I find a way to make it okay, would you meet me in the morning?
proper way on Van Sessions.
I screwed up that one turnaround, sorry. It's a brand
Thanks,
new
y'all.
song.
Brand new.
Brand
Wasn't
new.
exactly perfect, but it is so new that we get to excuse ourselves a little bit on that one. At least I do.
And I wrote that bridge like 3 years ago.
Yeah. That bridge has been kicking around for a long time, and then that
I
song
bolted
came
that
out of
thing
it.
onto
Yeah.
like 10 different songs and none of them worked.
First time in front of a live
Absolutely.
audience.
Oh, yeah, by far.
Very good, very good. Okay, so summer is opening up a little bit. Are you guys getting gigs? What's the story now? Where are you at now?
Let's see. In January, we were taken to Mexico to
Yep.
go play some private events in Mexico.
Living the life.
And in February, we had equally big month
Mm-hmm.
of stuff. And March was going to be our
We were looking at the
busiest.
biggest.
It was the biggest. It was the biggest month we had ever had. It was,
Yeah.
I think, 14 or 15 jobs on the books, and they just all went away.
They all,
Every one of them.
they all went away.
All of
Yeah.
them.
But
All
they
of them
are
are
starting
gone.
to come back to answer your question.
Yeah, I actually just sent our mailing list out again today, and I think we have like 7 or 8 gigs in June. So that's
Yeah.
good. It's a lot.
Yay.
It's a lot of
We're
private.
kind of
events.
giving preference to outdoor gigs like this
Yeah.
one where we can be outside in fresh air. We're not real big fans of being in crowded bars right now, so
Yep.
we're hanging out in the outdoors with you guys.
What gigs are good? What bars have outdoor venues that you like to
We
go
just
to?
played the Garage a couple of weeks ago.
Down in Salt Lake.
They
yeah.
have a nice little patio. Who else is outdoors?
We're gonna be playing the Boneyard in Park City.
Yeah, Boneyard,
We
Park City.
we're playing like a cool kind of bike event they put together in Salt Lake where they set up bands in these remote outdoor locations, sell tickets, you ride your bike from one venue to the next, and you play a 20-minute set, and then the bikes roll out, and we get a 15-minute break until the next bikes roll in, and then we play another 20-minute set. So people are being really creative in this whole
and this
process.
one is, and
It's
this
really
one is
cool.
themed. So
Yeah, so it's all Beatles.
It's Beatles, and we're not the bands. There's 2 routes. We were just working the details out about this today. There's 2 routes that you can take, and there's bands on. There's like 5 bands on Route A and 5 bands on Route B. You cannot repeat a Beatles song. So every
Oh, really?
yeah.
So
and-
we're in
and-
the process of learning new Beatles songs.
So
Oh,
we
you
need-
better have a large catalog.
Yeah.
We-
We
yeah.
have a fairly large one right now, but we're trying to make it bigger just in case.
Yeah.
So
I want to do everybody something. Got some stuff for me and my
yeah,
monkey.
yeah, So yeah, we've been busy and we're starting to come back. Like I said, preference for outdoor gigs. We're getting big back into like the backyard party thing. If you want like a backyard private party, we can come play for a couple hours for you there.
There's a thing in Park City they do where Mountain Town Music puts us on, where you bid on a band, and they bring the band and a PA and catering to you, and it's like there's set prices for everything.
No way.
It's really cool. I forget what they call it, but it's out of Mountain Town Music in Park City, because he's the guy that they book us in all over Park City, and he was like, hey, I'm going to add you to this database of like bands and it's like it's singles,
That you can bid on.
It's singles, duos, and full bands.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
What were you guys doing on the stage of Piers Egyptian Theater the other day?
Having the best time of our lives. We so the OFOM Music Festival got canceled this year, and we were on the slate to play out there at OFOM, and we were really bummed out. We were so looking forward to that gig, and when it canceled, OFOM didn't want to leave just everyone hanging, so they decided to put together kind of a virtual Spirit of the Festival video, and so they invited a bunch of the artists from the lineup to send a couple songs in, and they put it all together in one big video, and they did a live stream of it, and we had the idea that we wanted to really do something that was iconic Ogden, because I think we were the only Ogden band outside the Joe McQueen Quartet,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I think we were the only Ogden band on the lineup. And we wanted to be really iconic Ogden. We thought, well, maybe by the Ogden Arch over there by Slackwater, and then we thought, well, that's traffic, and the sound would be terrible. And so then we called Ross over at the Egyptian Theater and said, hey, can we jump in and record a couple songs? And he's like, back door will be open, come on in. And I'm like, we'll wipe everything down. He's like, you're all good. And they gave us a stagehand and let us loose in Piers Egyptian Theater for a few hours. It was fun.
Yeah, you guys look good right there. Like, that's where you belong.
Yeah.
Should we do that?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Let's do that song we did at Piers on your Merlin.
Yeah, 2 more. Let's hear it.
2 more,
So
that's it?
one of the songs we decided to do, because you get in Piers Egyptian Theater and the sound is so epic, bouncing off those giant walls and no crowd making noise. And it was just beautiful. And their Steinway piano is otherworldly. I could never get tired of playing that piano. And when we heard the sound, we had this brand new song. Honestly, it was 48 hours old at that time. We had played it a couple of days earlier in the studio. And when we heard that sound, we're like, let's hear what that song sounds like in Perry's Egyptian Theater. Carrie Myers wrote this song during our quarantine era over the last few months. It's a quarantine for sure. She had her Merlin on her, and she just kind of plucked out this song, and the first time she plunked it out in the studio, I'm like, I love that song, and I'll never get tired of playing it. And this song is called Ghost in My Head. This is straight out of coronavirus for you. This is brand new, fresh music from Ogden, Utah. It sounded pretty good at Perry's Egyptian Theater, and we hope it sounds as good here at Van Sessions tonight.
Coming through okay?
We're going to let Scott make some adjustments because you want to hear this amazing Merlin part. Yeah. Scott's trying to match the sound dynamics of Perry's. This is what Scott does. If you guys think we sound good online rather than a bunch of sad musicians on the couch, it's because Scott wants us to sound good, and he makes sure he figures it out. So Scott wants this song to sound good. We're doing this for you guys, not for us. Well, kind of for Scott, but... There it is. First time we sat down and played this song together, it felt like we'd all played it like 100 times together. It was just so natural that I don't think much has changed since the first time we played it.
No.
That's what you get when you get a brilliant songwriter like Carrie Myers bringing you songs. It's pretty fun to play.
Scoff.
Scoff. We apologize. We kind of threw Scott a curveball there with a new sound setup. He's trying to work it out. So, once again, this is called Ghost in My Head. It's by Carrie Myers.
Hello. How's it going, bud?
There's a lot to do.
There's a lot to do. Anyone want to be our roadie and our stagehand? Then Scott wouldn't have to do all this stuff on his own. Yeah, it pays really well, let me tell you. What are you paying us tonight, Brandon?
So much. I have beer and whiskey. That's what I have.
That's all. We play for beer and whiskey, y'all.
In the midnight hour, 'neath the minute moon, stand next to the shadows, wondering when they're gonna move. There's a ghost in my head, he's not dead, he's invited. Comes around after dark, says, baby, you're right there. And I collapse in his arms, wishing I could feel it.
I forgot the words. There we go.
And the sway of the trees frightens me, I'm hearing voices. They say your mind is all wrong, and all wrong are your choices. Sounds muffled by my lungs, made of drums, a ghost follows. He says, I wanna make it, baby, can you make it till tomorrow? Baby, nothing lasts forever, now just let go of your sorrow. In a minute I can feel it getting closer. There's a big castle-like illusion, and I'm losing my composure. Where do I run? How can I hide? Is it alive? Is it undefined? Where do I run? See it's boiling. The rocks won't let me hide behind. my fear moves like the ocean. I can't find the shoreline. And I'm much every road, afraid of my windows door. And I'm much every road, afraid of my windows door. And I'm much every road, afraid of moving doors to door. Whoa.
This goes to my head. It's a brand new song from us, you guys.
So good.
Thank you, Brandon.
Yeah. Carrie, you wrote that?
Carrie wrote that. Carrie, face the microphone when you say that.
No.
Yes, that song is by Carrie Myers. She wrote that over the last few weeks. We're gonna do another cover of a band that we love. This is the song we did record down in Mexico on the beach, and we were totally cool with the sound of the waves crashing on the shore, and just the vibe it created. This is a song by the Lone Bellow. I hate to say that they're obscure because they're really good, but they're really not as big as they need to be. They're fantastic. We kind of idolize them. 3-part harmonies, simple instrumentation. 3 lead singers. And this song is called You Never Need Nobody.
You never need nobody. You never been alone. And I'll try to get your affection. No, I ever do is wrong. You can break a heart with your spleen. Yeah, the way you move makes a grown man weak. They all go your door, saying please, please, can't beg you home. You never need nobody. You never been alone. And I'll try to get your affection. No, I ever do is wrong. You can go home the stove with your tongue. Yeah, the way you sing makes the mockingbird hum. The grass you walk on gives way, saying please, please come back this way. You never need nobody. You never been alone. And I'll try to get your affection. No, I ever do is wrong. been half wild. I won't dance around this no more. You're the only one I should smile for. You never need nobody. You never been alone. And I'll try to get your affection. And all I ever do is wrong.
It's Carrie Myers.
Carrie Myers, y'all.
Thanks.
Damn.
Yeah, if you
So
look for us
good.
on YouTube, there's a or on our Facebook, there's a fantastic video of us singing that on a beach in Cabo.
Yeah, I was playing a guitar and you were playing a banjo.
I was playing a banjo. Yeah. We hijacked a snorkeling tour, had them drop us off, grabbed a random musician from the beach.
Yeah, just had him film us. So, yeah, that's by the Lone Bellow. We hope you guys like that. Brandon, I think that's your cue.
Yeah, no, yeah, so no, I'm here. This is Van Sessions. We are the Banyan Collective. This is being recorded as a podcast. You can search Van Sessions on iTunes or Spotify or all your favorite podcast apps. I want to thank The Proper Way for being here tonight. I also want to thank the Monarch Building for hosting us and bringing First Friday Art Stroll back here to Ogden during really trying times. So this has been a fantastic experience. Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight. This is great having an audience. It's great performing in front of a live audience, so this is fantastic. And then we have a couple more songs. What do you got left?
Play all night.
You got two?
Yeah, of course. I don't know if we have enough material.
I don't know if we have enough.
We only know one song.
We only know one song. Yeah, they take requests, by the way. So if you ever find The Proper Way at a bar, you guys still take requests with the app?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So there's an app, and you can take a request, and they'll say, definitely Freebird, like all night long.
I
And
will
then-
play that. I will absolutely play that.
He will do the whole thing.
And then I will hum the long guitar solo while not playing guitar.
Africa.
I will play Africa.
Yeah. So they had a live set on Audition Channel, and these guys are amazing musicians. But
Who, us?
I can't. Yes, you.
Oh, thanks.
You're
Yeah, I thought
live.
you were talking about us,
Um,
right?
I want you to hear what you're talking about.
Yeah. Whoever sings Africa. What?
Toto.
Toto.
They were a super band.
Would you like to know?
There's like 8 of them.
Yeah, would you like to know random Toto trivia?
Yes, please. Carrie said, "Why'd I get you started?"
Toto was basically Boz Scaggs' backing band.
Okay.
So if you listen to any Boz Scaggs, that's Toto.
And why'd they get so big?
They were the best session players in LA in the 80s, 70s, and 80s. That's it.
Yeah.
That was it. They were the most in demand.
Yeah, but they had two or three who can sing like lights out.
Oh yeah. The problem. Here's the thing about Toto.
Oh, wait.
Carrie's
Let
mad
me
at
just warn you, Brandon. What you're about to hear is what Carrie and I would hear between here and McCall, Idaho on our way to a gig. He knows so much stuff about music history, you shouldn't have got him started.
So I read a review of the album that came out after Toto 4, the one that had Africa and Rosanna and all that.
Okay.
And the review said, if they weren't such fantastic musicians, Toto would be the worst band in the world because their songs are so dumb.
They are weird
As
songs.
sure as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
levels
my
in
Lord.
that.
That is
There's
the
levels.
dumbest line.
Apparently you don't get it, Scott. That's what it is. All right, let's hear something else.
All right, so Carrie Myers said that what she wanted to do with this record was strip everything down to its most bare essentials and make it the most minimum she could, just to reveal the beauty of the song. And she brought this one to the studio one day, and I just played a keyboard part to it, and she listened to it, and then she's like, that's done. Honest to God, it's like it didn't need any more than
Especially
just
not
a
Scott.
keyboard and her beautiful voice. You guys, this song is called 400 Bones. It's on the new record. You can pick it up wherever you stream music.
afternoon is what I will be keeping. Where skin is painted by a brush from the sun. Pull the sheets up to your neck so she can't see us. And let the clocks do all the worrying for once. Passing out inside a sleeping mausoleum. This is my safe house in a hurricane. Here is where my love lays, 200 treasured bones. Here is my warmth behind the Cold War. The day is what I'm living for, forever coming home. Here's to the room I can rest in, the door I've always opened, never to be closed. You is my horizon line, the store I never gave by, takes me back to home, 200 perfect on absent days, I'll return to this place silent, color filled within my head, in which the pillow leaves a coat upon your face, and all at once it all makes perfect sense. 400 bones crumpled in bed. I'm the only one who knows if you're still breathing.
Wow. Yeah.
Super mellow.
Fantastic.